Hello everybody, and welcome here to Let's Talk in English on PTS and on the radio. You know, my name is Gabe.
And my name is Andrea. We're glad you joined us as we celebrate New Year's together.
Well, as we're picking up our show here, let's get into these key words. The first one is pick up. Pick up. Mommy picked up the baby and hugged her.
Rat. Rat. The cat is running after the rat in the house.
Confused. Confused. I don't understand this math homework. I'm confused.
Chinatown. Chinatown. Mrs. Chang goes to Chinatown to buy Chinese food.
Parade. Parade. There's a parade on 7th Street. No cars can be on that street today.
Firecracker. Firecracker. Mr. Wu doesn't like firecrackers. He thinks they are too loud. Well, I think we should say these key words again. The first one is pick up. Pick up.
Rat. Rat.
Confused. Confused.
Chinatown. Chinatown.
Parade. Parade.
Firecracker. Firecracker. And now it's time for us to find out today's mission. Eddie?
Sure,
Hey!
Eddie,
What is this?
it's a firecracker.
Wait, Eddie, it's okay. Don't worry. It's not lit.
Are you sure?
Yes. Now, what is today's mission?
Well, okay. Today's mission. Where did Sarah and her brother eat dinner last night?
Where did Sarah and her brother eat dinner last night?
Well, let's look for the answer to today's mission in today's lesson right now.
Betty and Sarah are in the post office. They are reading Sarah's column about Lunar New Year. Betty is so happy with the column that she hugs Sarah. She thinks Sarah is a great writer. Betty picks up a stuffed rat. She gives the rat to Sarah because it's the year of the rat. Sarah has a gift for Betty too. Betty is happy, but a little confused when she sees the gift. She isn't sure what the gift is.
Well, we are in the post office, and Betty and Sarah are doing something. What are they reading?
Well, they are reading Sarah's column about Lunar New Year.
Right. So then Betty gives Sarah a big hug because Sarah has done such a good job. And then she does something. She picks up a stuffed rat and gives it to Sarah. Well, let's look at these key words. Pick up. Pick up. When you pick up something, usually that means you use your hands to get something and bring it up. You pick it up.
And when you pick up something like a pencil, usually the pencil is somewhere lower, so you have to go down and pick it up.
Okay, so let's use this word in another way. Your room is really messy. You need to pick up the toys in your room and make your room clean.
Oh no! I dropped my book. Can you pick it up for me?
Right, and we see that Betty has picked up a stuffed rat to give to Sarah. Now let's look at this key word, rat. Rat. A rat is an animal that's usually smaller than a cat, and it looks like a little mouse. That is a rat.
Yes, rats are usually a little bit bigger than mice. And most people do not really like rats. But why are rats special in our conversation? Well, it is the year of the rat.
That's right. It's the year of the rat. The rat is special this year. Andrea, are you scared of rats?
I don't really like rats, Gabe. Usually if I see a rat, I will scream.
Oh, but this rat's kind of cute.
Good, you can keep the rat.
Anyway, let's look at this next key word, confused. Confused. If you are confused, that means you don't understand something.
When you're confused, you might still have some questions. I'm often confused when I'm trying to read something in Chinese because my Chinese is not very good.
Thanks. What is it?
It's a Chinese paper lantern. It's flat now. Pick up the top and it opens up.
Wow! Where did you get this lantern?
In Chicago's Chinatown. I went there with my brother last night.
Chicago? That's far. You must have driven a long time.
It took us 2 hours. It's okay. We had fun.
Well, that's good.
Well, it's good that Betty is not confused anymore. Now she knows what her gift from Sarah is. And Gabe, what is the gift?
Well, it's a Chinese paper lantern. Hey, that's a special gift for Lunar New Year.
That's true. It's kind of a traditional Chinese thing. Now, where did Sarah get this gift?
She got it in Chicago's Chinatown.
Woo! What a great place. Well, let's learn that keyword together. Chinatown. Chinatown. Now, many big cities around the world have a Chinatown. You can find Chinese food and restaurants there. Many Chinese people also live in Chinatown.
That's right. So a small part of a big city is made to look like it's a Chinese town or a Chinese city. You know, when I lived in Los Angeles, I loved going shopping in Chinatown because I got real Chinese food.
I agree. I also love visiting Chinatowns around the world. It feels like you're walking into a part of Asia when you are there.
We ate a Lunar New Year's Eve dinner in Chinatown.
I've always wanted to go to Chinatown.
You should go. There will be a Lunar New Year parade on Saturday. Max and I are going.
Will there be firecrackers?
Yes. Do you want to go?
Okay. I'm sure we can find the best Chinese food there.
I don't think so. I think Max cooks the best Chinese food.
You know, Andrea, we have something exciting here. I think we have found the answer to today's mission. The mission is, where did Sarah and her brother eat dinner last night?
Where did Sarah and her brother eat dinner last night? They ate dinner in Chinatown.
Well, Betty's always wanted to go to Chinatown. She thinks that would be a great idea. And Sarah says, maybe you can go on Saturday to see the parade. Well, let's look at this word, parade. Parade. A parade is an event. It's an occasion that celebrates something else. And during a parade, many people are in the streets and they are walking or dancing or playing musical instruments in a parade.
So you can be in a parade or you can go and watch a parade. Watching parades is fun.
It's fun, and especially if there are firecrackers in the parades. Let's look at this key word, firecracker. firecracker. A firecracker is also something that you use to celebrate holidays. A firecracker makes a lot of noise. A firecracker is very loud.
People use firecrackers to celebrate.
That's right.
Conversation replay. Betty and Sarah are in the post office. They are reading Sarah's column about Lunar New Year. Betty is so happy with the column that she hugs Sarah. She thinks Sarah is a great writer. Betty picks up a stuffed rat. She gives the rat to Sarah because it's the year of the rat. Sarah has a gift for Betty, too. Betty is happy, but a little confused when she sees the gift. She isn't sure what the gift is.
Thanks. What is it?
It's a Chinese paper lantern. It's flat now. Pick up the top and it opens up.
Wow! Where did you get this lantern?
In Chicago's Chinatown. I went there with my brother last night.
Chicago? That's far. You must have driven a long time.
It took us 2 hours. It's okay. We had fun.
Well, that's good.
We ate a Lunar New Year's Eve dinner in Chinatown.
I've always wanted to go to Chinatown.
You should go. There will be a Lunar New Year parade on Saturday. Max and I are going.
Will there be firecrackers?
Yes. Do you want to go?
Okay. I'm sure we can find the best Chinese food there.
I don't think so. I think Max cooks the best Chinese food.
Calendar phrase.
You know what? I am really looking forward to eating something tonight, but what's for dinner?
Well, what's for dinner? Gabe, I'm not sure. Maybe some fish or maybe some chicken. I'm not sure what's for dinner.
They sound so good. Well, before we have dinner, let's look at today's calendar phrase. Today's calendar phrase is, what's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Now, if you don't know what you're eating for dinner, or you don't know what someone is cooking for dinner, then this is the perfect question to ask. What's for dinner?
Well, what are we going to do right now?
Well, what's for calendar phrase?
Well, let's go watch it.
Okay.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner? Hey, John.
Hey, Marie. What's for dinner?
I don't know. What's for dinner?
I don't know either. That's why I'm asking you. What's for dinner?
Oh, sorry. Well, I think we are having fried rice.
That sounds great. Let's set the table.
Okay.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Hey everybody, it's that time again. What time is it, Andrea?
Well, it's time for the question of the day.
That's right.
Eddie?
Eddie? Eddie?
Eddie?
Where
Eddie?
are you?
Yeah?
Eddie, what's wrong? It's your turn.
I don't like that firecracker.
Eddie, the firecracker is not lit. It's okay. See?
Okay.
Okay. All right, so the question of the day is, what is your favorite Lunar New Year food?
What is your favorite Lunar New Year food?
My favorite Lunar New Year food is fish. I enjoy different kinds of fish.
You like fish?
I do.
Good. Well, fish is great. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us here on Let's Talk in English.
And we're on PTS and the radio.
That's right. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Eddie, I have a treat for you. Open up.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. My name's Andrea.
And my name is Gabe, and I'm excited about today's On the Go because it's about cooking.
That's right. Today, Linda will take us on the go. We will meet two famous cooks and learn how to make rice cakes.
Rice cakes are good. Rice cakes are food, and I love food, so this lesson is going to be great.
It's going to be great. Now let's look at some words to help us understand today's On the Go. The first one is rice cake. Rice cake. One of Lunar New Year's traditional dishes is rice cake.
Ingredient. Ingredient. Shelley can't make a cake. She doesn't have all the ingredients.
Sample. Sample. Try a sample. If you like it, you can have more.
Press down. Press down. Hank presses down on the meat. He wants to cook it.
Pork. Pork. Beverly doesn't eat pork. She only eats chicken and fish.
Let's look at these words one more time. The first one is rice cake. Rice cake.
Ingredient. Ingredient.
Sample. Sample.
Press down. Press down.
Pork. Pork.
Great job. Now let's get our on-the-go mission from Eddie.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Eddie, it's not Christmas.
No, not Christmas. It's New Year's.
Ah, Lunar New Year.
Okay, yes,
Yes.
Eddie. Wonderful song. But can you give us the mission?
Of course. Today's mission. Who are Kevin and Claire?
Who are Kevin and Claire?
Let's join Linda on the go.
Happy New Year! 新年快乐！恭喜发财！ I'm so glad I am here. But actually, I'm here for a reason. I need some help. Look, I have all these rice cakes. I don't know what to do with them. Can you help?
I'm a cook and I can give you some ideas for rice cakes if you want.
I do. Thank you. That would be great. Let's learn how to cook. On the go! Kevin and Claire are professional cooks. They focus only on healthy cooking and eating.
Come to the kitchen to cook together with us.
So Kevin, what do I do first?
First, you need to go shopping for me, and this is a list of things that I need.
The list has the names of many foods that we will use in our cooking. These are called the ingredients. I need to find all these ingredients. I'll be back.
Happy New Year! You know, this is a great way to celebrate this holiday, isn't it, Gabe?
I think so too, with an on-the-go that has to do with cooking, of course.
We see Linda with two famous people, and we find the answer to today's mission. The question is, who are Kevin and Claire?
Who are Kevin and Claire? Well, they are professional cooks, of course.
They are, and they are going to teach Linda how to cook a famous dish, rice cake. Let's learn that key word together. Rice cake. Rice cake. Rice cake is a traditional Chinese food. Many people eat them around Chinese New Year. They are delicious, and we're going to learn how to make them.
That's right, Linda is going to learn how to make them. At the beginning, we see that Linda has a lot of rice cakes. So, like Andrea said, it's a special food that people eat around New Year's time. rice cakes.
Now, before they start cooking, Linda has to help the cooks, Kevin and Claire, get all the ingredients that they need, and they have a long list.
That's right. Linda has a long list of food, and all of this food needs different ingredients.
Let's learn our keyword, ingredient. Ingredient. When you're cooking, the ingredients are what you need to make that dish.
That's right. And as we have learned before, Max also likes to cook, and he uses many ingredients when he makes his food. Ingredients.
Well, I hope that Linda finds all the ingredients on her list. But once she has all the ingredients, they'll be ready to cook.
That's right.
During the Lunar New Year, Dihuajie is so crowded that it's very hard to move.
One thing nice about shopping here is you get free samples. Let's try this yellow fruit. It's kind of sour and kind of sweet.
Most shops on this street sell ingredients for Chinese medicine. There are many dried fruits, plants, and nuts that are very healthy.
Are these real flowers? No, they're by Moore. But these, they are mushrooms. Let's see what else I have on my list. I have oil and peanuts to get. There's some. Okay, well, I think I got everything on my list. So now it's time to head back to the kitchen and start cooking. Let's go. Okay, so we have all these ingredients. We're ready to cook. What is our first step?
First, cut the rice cake. Next, put the rice cake into a pan with a little bit of oil. Cook both sides until they're golden brown. Press down on the rice cakes. Add the pickled cabbage, peanut powder, and cilantro. Roll the rice cake and cut into pieces.
Wow, there are so many people in Dihuajie during Chinese New Year's. It's really crowded.
And when a place is crowded, that means many people are there. Now, I have been to Dihuajie around New Year's, and it's true, you can hardly move. There are so many people around you.
That's right. It's really crowded. But there is one nice thing about Dihuajie, and that is you can try free samples. Now let's look at this key word. The word is sample. Sample. A sample is something that you eat. If you go out to a mall or go out somewhere and get some free food, that is a sample. And usually it's just something small. It's a tiny bit to let you know what food tastes like. That is a sample.
So if you're not sure if you want to buy a kind of food, you can try a sample or ask for a sample. Can I please try a sample? When you try the sample and like it, maybe you want to buy the food.
That's right. Now this word sample is a noun, but it's also a verb. So you can try a sample of food, or you can just say, I am going to sample that food.
Well, Linda enjoys sampling the food or trying all the different samples, and she is also finding many of the ingredients that are on her list.
That's right. So once she finds all the ingredients, she can take them back home, and we find out later that she is making rice cakes, and when she's making rice cakes, she has to press down on these rice cakes. So let's learn these words. Press down. Press down. When you press down on something, that means you push down on something, to press down.
When you press down on the rice cakes, they become smaller. They're not as thick anymore. When you press down, they become thinner.
That was so good. And now we are going to learn how to make Ningbo style.
Yep.
So what do? Cook the Ningbo rice cakes in the pan until they're golden brown. Get another pan to cook the pork and other ingredients. Add a little salt and pepper.
And we're going to add in the vegetables.
Add the vegetables last. Stir until everything is cooked.
And now we are going to just add in
Mix
the vegetables.
everything
So
together
simple.
with the rice cakes.
Right?
Stir and serve.
Looks delicious.
Wow, that was so easy to make.
Thank you, Kevin and Claire, for showing me how to make these rice cakes so tasty and delicious. Well, it's time to eat these rice cakes. So see you next time on the go. Happy New Year!
Calendar phrase.
Gabe?
Yes?
Gabe, do you want to learn our calendar phrase?
Yes, I do. I'm really hungry.
Okay. Our calendar phrase is, do you want more food?
Do you want more food?
Gabe, are you hungry?
Yes, I really am.
Do you want more food?
Yeah, I think I need more food.
Okay. I'll try to get you some more food. Well, friends, if you are having dinner with someone or you want to offer more food to them, you can use our calendar phrase. Do you want more food?
And if you are really hungry, then maybe you need more food. Maybe someone needs to ask you, do you want more food?
Okay, that is true, but right now I think that we want to learn more about this calendar phrase with our skit. Let's go.
Do you want more food?
Do you want more food? Hey, Dan, do you want more food?
Sure.
Here, you can have the rest of my food.
Really?
Yes, I don't like it.
Oh, okay. Do you want more food?
Yes, I am still hungry.
Here, have some of mine.
Thanks.
This isn't very much. Do you want more food?
Yes.
Let's order more food.
Okay.
Do you want more food?
Do you want more food?
All right, friends, let's go see Eddie for the question of the day. Eddie, are you singing a Lunar New Year song?
Yes, I am.
That is nice. Now, can you give us the question of the day?
Well, of course I can. Question of the day. How will you celebrate Lunar New Year?
How will you celebrate Lunar New Year?
I will get together with some family and some friends and have some good food. Maybe I'll even have some rice cakes.
Sounds great. And thank all of you for joining us today on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and on the radio.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.